The film opens with a woman named Noah, who is on a date with a man she met on a dating app. His name is Chad. Noah hopes this could become something meaningful, but the reality is disappointing. Chad turns out to be rude and cheap. He even makes Noah pay for the entire meal.
That was fun.
I don't think we're really a match.
Good luck finding a guy, you stuck-up bitch.
Time passes, and we see Noah working out with her best friend Molly. They talk about the awful date she had with Chad.
Yourselves a round of applause.
Look at this.
After their workout, Noah goes back to browsing the dating app, checking profiles and sending messages again. Later, she heads to the supermarket to buy groceries, but her real goal is to find someone worth dating. While she is choosing vegetables, a man named Steve suddenly starts a conversation with her, even though they have never met. Steve recommends she try a type of grape because it tastes amazing.
You know what? We can meet here next week to talk about the broccoli. I'm Steve. It's nice to meet you.
You too.
The next day, Noah tells Molly about meeting Steve at the supermarket. She says Steve is funny and very attractive. Molly warns her to be careful. She says Steve might already have a wife and tells Noah not to rush into anything. Soon after their conversation, Noah receives her first text from Steve. They plan to meet that night at a popular bar. During the date, they talk like a real couple, sharing their backgrounds and personal stories. When Steve explains his job, Noah is impressed. He's a surgeon.
I work in reconstructive surgery. Yeah.
That's impressive.
Yeah. Boob jobs.
Boob jobs, you got plastic surgery.
Yep, that's the one.
Right.
Something far above the kind of men Noah usually meets. In the past, she only dated guys who lacked ambition and ended up being a burden to her. From this moment on, Noah is completely drawn to him. Steve invites her to his place, and the night ends with the two of them sleeping together. The next morning, Noah wakes up feeling happy. She quietly takes a photo of Steve while he is still asleep, then calls Molly to tell her how well things are going. Everything about Steve seems perfect so far.
What's his Instagram? I want to stalk a little bit.
He doesn't have one.
That's shady. I'm sorry. Red flag. All right, well, I gotta get back to work. I love you.
Okay, love you more.
Later, while the two are eating together, Steve tells Noah that he is a vegetarian.
Have you told anyone about me?
Met a cool guy, and I might kind of like him.
My best friend Molly.
Right after sharing this detail, he invites Noah to dance with him to make the mood more romantic.
I want to see those moves.
Okay.
I want to see those moves. Get in this.
Okay.
Just a little sway.
It's just a little too.
At some point during their conversation, Steve convinces Noah to go on a trip with him. She texts Molly to say she will be traveling with Steve, even though she has no idea where they are actually going. They leave with almost no preparation. During the drive, Steve suddenly says the roads ahead are not safe and suggests they stay at his place for the night. As soon as they arrive near his house, Noah notices her phone has lost all signal. Inside, Noah looks around and starts to feel uneasy. The house feels strange and unsettling. Still, Steve manages to keep her calm. He offers her a drink, but what Noah does not know is that he has mixed sleeping drugs into it. Unfortunately, she has already taken a sip.
Noah, look at me. You're gonna need a bathing suit.
A few hours later, Noah wakes up in shock. Her hands are tied, and she quickly realizes Steve is the one who restrained her. Noah begs him to untie her, but Steve has no intention of letting her go. Instead, he calmly reveals the truth. Steve is not just a surgeon. He's a meat seller who deals in human meat. He doesn't kill his victims right away because fresh meat is more valuable. That is why he plans to keep Noah alive for as long as possible.
Oh my God!
I'm gonna sell your meat. People pay me a lot of money for it. Look at the sunset.
While trying to think of a way out, Noah hears the voice of another woman. Her name is Penny, and she is also one of Steve's captives. Penny warns Noah that their lives depend on whether or not one of Steve's clients decides to order more meat. Realizing the danger she is in, Noah looks for any chance to escape. She manages to kick Steve during a moment of distraction, but this only makes things worse. As punishment, Steve puts her under anesthesia and performs surgery on her. He removes a piece of flesh from her buttocks. He treats it like premium meat, although it's unclear why that part is his choice. After the surgery, Noah tries to stay calm. She talks to Penny, ignoring the pain in her body. Noah's only focus now is finding a way to hurt Steve and escape. Meanwhile, Molly uses her stalking skills to investigate Steve online. She discovers that Steve is married and has 2 children. She even finds his home address, although she doesn't know if he still lives there. Back in the hideout, Noah asks Steve what it feels like to eat human meat. Steve answers without hesitation. He says it tastes incredible, especially when cooked properly and served warm. Soon, Steve invites Noah to a special dinner. He believes she is curious about the taste of human meat. To create the perfect meal, he takes a fresh cut from his secret storage and prepares it with great care. When dinner begins, they eat together as if they are a married couple having a romantic evening. While observing the room, Noah asks him how long he has been eating human meat. Steve confidently says he started when he was 19. He adds that he only eats the meat of women because he believes it is softer and easier to chew.
I cooked us something.
After the meal, Noah returns to her cell and immediately vomits everything she just ate. The next night, Steve serves another meal made from human meat. Noah pretends to enjoy it and says she hopes to try more. After dinner, Steve shows Noah a painting in his house, but his real interest is what is hidden behind it. Behind the painting, Noah finds photos and belongings from his past victims, displayed like trophies. Among them, she spots Molly's phone. They return to the dinner table, where Steve proudly serves his favorite cut taken from a woman's chest. He says it is rich, fatty, and incredibly tender. The atmosphere becomes romantic as they eat, and the night ends with Steve dancing with Noah like they are a couple deeply in love. After dancing, Steve expects to sleep with her again. But this time, when he gets close, Noah bites him hard in the groin. Steve screams in pain as she escapes. Noah rushes to the basement to free Molly and Penny, who are still alive. Their escape does not go smoothly. Steve recovers enough to find them and comes after them with a gun. The 3 women are forced to split up and hide. The situation becomes a life-or-death struggle for Noah. Just when Steve is about to overpower her, Molly arrives and saves Noah. Together, they attack Steve and beat him until he finally dies. Inside the house, Steve's wife returns and finds her husband's body. Overcome with anger, she attacks Noah, but once again, Molly steps in and saves her. By the end of the night, both Steve and his wife are dead, all because of Steve's horrific secret life. The film ends with Noah and Molly having a quiet conversation. Noah realizes that Molly's warning was right from the start. Steve really did have a wife.